Good evening. Welcome to TNT Daily Report, and this is Simone and my co-host Mandarin. Let's take a look at our first news today regarding to the resignation of Meng, the CIO of CalPERS.
A U.S. citizen born in China, Meng has twice worked for CalPERS, the first time starting in 2008 and the second time beginning in January 2019 when he became the CIO, according to the CalPERS website. On Thursday, the White House National Security Council declined to comment on Meng's move, but spokesman John Oya doubled down on the administration's position on Chinese investments. U.S. Representative Jim Banks, a Republican, on Thursday welcomed Meng's resignation. In February, Banks took aim at Meng himself, calling for investigation into executive over his cozy relationship with Beijing and assailing the fund's investment in Chinese companies in a letter earlier this year. CalPERS declined the comments on Banks' remarks on Thursday, but at the time of his February letter, CEO Marcy Frost defended Meng in a statement, saying, "This is a reprehensible attack on a U.S. citizen. We fully stand behind our chief investment officer who came to CalPERS with a stellar international reputation," she said. The fund manages pensions and health benefits for more than 1.6 million California public employees, retirees, and their families.
Thank you for the reporting. And next news, the CCP has penetrated into the hospitals in the U.S. How scary is that? And did what it's best at, stealing information of children. Now let's check this out.
CCP paid scientists to plead guilty to stealing research from American Children's Hospital. A Chinese researcher pled guilty on July 30th for conspiring to steal proprietary trade secrets from a hospital research institute in the United States and for the wire fraud that accompanied the theft. The FBI say that researcher Chen Li betrayed her employer of 10 years by stealing trade secrets from this American institution and transferring them to China after receiving payments from the Chinese government. Chen was a trusted researcher at Nationwide Children's Hospital conducting cutting-edge U.S. government-funded research, said the FBI. With her guilty plea, she admits that she abused this trust to establish a company in China for her own financial gain. At least 5 of the stolen secrets that Chen admitted relate to exosomes. The plea agreement says that Chen started a company in China to sell exosome isolation kit, and that she admitted to receiving benefit from the Chinese government, including the State Administration of Foreign Export Affairs and the National Natural Science Foundation of China, while also applying for funds from multiple Chinese government talent plans, which China uses to soak up foreign technology and research for its own benefit, broadening the effect of the theft. A NASDAQ-listed American company, Avalon Global Care, bought Chen's Chinese company. According to the FBI, Chen agreed to forfeit approximately 1.4,500,000 shares of common stock of Avalon Global Care Corp. and 400 shares of common stock of Jane Exposome Technologies, Inc.
Thank you very much. And the New York Times took actions on CCP's propaganda advertorials. Let's look into the details.
The New York Times has deleted hundreds of advertorials by a Chinese propaganda outlet after ending its relationship with the state media. The move comes amid growing scrutiny of the Chinese influence across corporate America and academia. China Daily, an English-language Chinese state-run newspaper, has over the years paid millions of dollars to major American outlets, including The Washington Post, Wall Street Journal, and The New York Times, to run supplements called China Watch, which contain propaganda disguised as news. China Daily's recent financial dealings with the Justice Department show that it paid more than $4.6 million to The Washington Post and nearly $6 million to The Wall Street Journal since November 2016.
Thank you very much. And now my co-host Mandarin will bring you the last piece news for today.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your co-host Mandarin. The final news of today: US-China likely to hold high-level talks this month to assess bilateral trade agreement. The senior US and Chinese officials will review the implementation of their Phase 1 trade deal and likely and mutual grievances in an increasingly tense relationship during August 15. The meeting will be held in a video conference, according to people familiar with the plan. The video conference was first reported by Wall Street Journal. The U.S. Trade Representative's Office and the U.S. Treasury did not respond to the request for comment. Under the Phase 1 trade deal signed in January, China had pledged to boost purchases of U.S. goods by some $200 billion over 2017 levels, including agricultural and manufactured products, energy, and services. But China, battered by global coronavirus recession, is far behind the pace needed to meet its first-year goal of a $77 billion increase. Imports of farm goods have also been lower than the 2017 level, far behind the 50% increase needed to meet the 2020 target of $36.5 billion US dollars. Beijing has bought only 5% of the energy products needed to meet the Phase 1 year goal of $25.3 billion US dollars. China's ambassador to the United States, Cui Tiankai, said on Tuesday that there was always a plan for high-level consultation 6 months into the pact, but two sides have remained in regular contact over the trade deal. Cui Tiankai also added, quote, "If they do have such meeting, I guess it will be very positive," Cui told a virtual event sponsored by Aspen Security Forum. And those are all of the news we wanted to report to you today. Thank you very much. Don't forget to tune in once again tomorrow. See you next time. Bye-bye.